All right, so right here, and I wish you would have held that just right until now. Now, what did you say?
Don't you just plug them in?
You can. Now, in the question here, if some of you try to remember things from the past, you look at this, you say that's a quadratic, and when it says, what are the values of x or the solution, solution means solve. Okay, so this becomes an order of operations problem if you have answers. If you didn't have answers, yes, you would probably have to go through and you'd have to remember something about factoring, you'd have to remember something about getting it in factorable form, and you'd have to remember something about breaking things down into different pieces. But if not, you have a list of answers, you could test them out. Now, I've already given you that the answer is A, so let's plug that in and let's see what we got here. Okay, so I can take it and I can plug in negative 4 squared plus 2 times negative 4 equal to 8. Once again, I wrote it correctly for your Texas Instrument calculator. You need to put parentheses around it. So I need to do order of operations, which means I have parentheses. Do those parentheses represent grouping?
Yeah.
We got a yes? Anybody want to argue the point? Those parentheses do not represent grouping. They represent multiplication, right? So now we have no parentheses. We move down to exponents, so I take care of this portion right here of negative 4 squared, which gives me negative 4 squared is? It is 16. Positive or negative? Very good. Okay, so in there, I now do multiplication and division in my order of operations. So the 16 comes down. What is positive 2 times negative 4? Negative 8. Okay, and so what is 16 plus a negative 8, or 16 minus 8? What is that?
8.
So we see that negative 4 is a possible answer there. Now, if I test that out, do I have to go through and keep substituting things in? No, just using multiple choice options, I know that negative 4 works, so therefore 2 is probably going to have to work because it doesn't exist in none of the other answers. But I will substitute it in so we can practice. Okay, exponents first. Multiplication second, addition and subtraction last. So therefore, you can use just simple order of operations to solve a problem that looks like a quadratic problem to you. Works if you have multiple choice answers. So if you're going through questions on the ACT and you're going, I don't know where to start, but I have answers given to me and it says solve, use your order of operations by plugging those answers in and see if it makes sense before giving up on it and moving on.